Yes, you read the thumbnail. You read the title. Afton's designs suck. And I'm starting off poorly using this picture as an example. Because this one, this design is good. He gives off that good old classic Five Nights at Freddy's vibe to me. And classic chair squeaks. The problem isn't these designs, other than the inconsistency here. If you look, where's the shiny metal piece? I mean, I guess that could be the same thing, but it's not nearly as big here. But, you know, aside from the pictures, okay, I don't have any of them. I really need to prepare better for these. But aside from the pictures on the title screen where you can see him ripping his face open, like, this design is good. And those pictures are even fine. They really show Scott's inability to design actual human faces. But whatever. He doesn't need to be perfect. He's the goofy golden rabbit who did some bad things. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the things he did on YouTube. At least it's still better than that one fan game. If you know, you know. Okay, that was a lot of fan games. Anyways, without getting sidetracked, this is my second Five Nights at Freddy's video tonight, so I'm kind of running out of steam for it. But, like, you can look at all this. He's so moldy. He's so, like, he looks like you found him in a cellar. He looks gross. Especially because I imagine the old animatronics had that, like, sort of felt kind of thing. Like that plushy sort of felt as their material. So just imagine you pull this guy out of a locked room, and he's just gross. Also, this is going to bug me if you look right here. There is such an obvious line where the texture cuts off. That is bugging me now. Is it? No, it is still there. Oh, that is frustrating. I'm getting distracted. I'm 2.5 minutes into this thing, and I haven't actually gotten to what I'm trying to talk about. Sorry, YouTube audience. Don't shred me in the comments. Or do. I don't care. I will probably ignore all the comments, good and bad. But, so, this design is very good. This is a design. Now, when I did find this one, it was specifically, I got it from Reddit, and it said a full body render. I don't know if this is officially what he, like, from here down is. I know he has this arm. I know he has the weird bone spike thing, and he's got the Jimmy Neutron peanut head going on. I don't know if this is what his legs actually look like. I can't confirm. Assuming it is, though, and I don't have a full body picture of him from 3 because I couldn't get one that was more than 5 pixels, he had endoskeleton feet in 3. I did not get a necessary picture for this. Okay, I'm gonna have to wing it. I just realized a thing that I'm going to have to explain. I need to prepare better for these. Anyways, so I don't like this design. I don't think anybody does. What are these teeth? Why does he have the nightmare animatronic teeth going on? I mean, he does have a British accent, so that explains his human teeth being like that. But what is with the buck teeth? He didn't have those. He never had those. But, like, I mean, he's got a lazy eye going on. Or is this the lazy eye? Which one of these? No, never mind. I thought this right here was the pupil. No, that's a pupil. And that is. So he doesn't even have the decency to look me in the eye when he's mocking me with his "I always come back." Like, he can't even bother to look me in the eye. And I feel like this design is supposed to be this design. Because if you look, like, this ear is a nub here. This one is much more dilapidated and broken. But at the same time, like, look at this face. Look at this. Tell me that's the same design. Look at the overall more yellow color. I mean, this is somewhat yellow, but it's more of a mossy green. He became one with the moss. He became a forest dweller. He's got the same one single button in the middle, but if you look, this big piece of deterioration here in his chest is replaced with this. Also, why does he look like he's got Minecraft biomes growing on him? He doesn't look like he's made of felt anymore. He looks like he's made of wool blocks. And then there's these abysmal arms. These shoulder pads, these are cool. This, not so cool. Also, I really, really hope YouTube does not get on me about showing this stuff, because, like, I've seen other YouTubers show it, but, like, I'm a small channel. I don't know if they allow that with small channels. But, like, if you look right here, he's very much got a little bit of deterioration here that could go through to the other side, so it makes sense that that fell off. Though I do have a theory. A small theory, but it's a theory. These right here, people say these are bone lips inside of him, which, I mean, if that's the case, then wow, that's some horrible design. Like, that's some bad anatomy going on. But my theory is actually not that this is bone up here, not that this is his skull and that he's got bone lips, but because he is rotting away in there, this is actually his skin, and it's just pale and gross because it's just, there's no life in it. Which, of course, would, I mean, right here, this is just raw flesh. Like, that's just brain matter going on. Which, to be fair, is reflected here with this weird muscle brain thing going on in his forehead. I don't question it too much. I don't like this design. I will never like this design. He's ugly. He's scrawny. He's the guy that, he's you. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. You seeing the problem here? Is that meme even still relevant? I don't know. I don't care. But at the end of the day, this design sucks. This one, I'm pretty sure is a fan render. I don't know. I don't know what Burn Trap exactly looks like. I'm going to gloss over him because I haven't played Security Breach. I have no intention to. I really don't like the gameplay. I used to play the games like crazy, and I overdid the original, the Click Team Fusion ones, and then I don't have any interest in playing them. I like theorizing with the community about them. I have no interest in playing the games anymore. Like, I know that might be a turnoff to some people, like, well, if this guy's not going to play the games, then he has no right to talk about them. In which case, fair. Like, that is fair. If you want to click off now because I don't play the games, go right ahead. Now, with the few actually remaining, look at this. Look at this. Look at this man. Look at this man's skull. Look at this man's head. It doesn't match up at all. And like I said, this could be a fan render. This probably is a fan render. So, take it with a grain of salt. Like, I do like this design a lot more than this one. Like, Burn Trap is you, the guy she tells you not to worry about, the guy she tells the guy not to... The guy she tells the guy she tells you not to worry about, Wow, that was difficult to say. Like, Burn Trap is cool. I like him. I liked his design. This is similar enough to the actual design. He's maybe got a little bit weirder teeth in the official design, which, I mean, still better than this. But, I can't really speak much on Burn Trap, so I'm just going to go back to this one. Because this one has a problem. Well, actually, I guess it was introduced with this one, but I don't like looking at him. This one's cool. I like looking at him because he's cool. So, this is the problem I have with Springtrap, or William Afton. And I actually just talked about this in my Chica video that I just did, the Withered Chica video, in which I mentioned that it's pretty much confirmed that the audio in the Old Man Consequences minigame is him, screaming for help. And then, of course, he's got his classics like I Always Come Back, or What a Deceptive Calling. I knew it was a lie from the moment I heard it, obviously, but it's intriguing nonetheless. He's got such classics as Fascinating, What They Have Become. But, here's my problem with that. In the books, And, yep, here we go. In the books, that term everybody in the Five Nights at Freddy's community loves. In the books, he mentions, when you get spring-locked, you'll try to scream, but your vocal cords would have been cut. Nobody will hear you because you can't make a sound. So, what does that mean for this dweeb exactly? Because he very much got spring-locked, unless there was a retcon between 3 and 6, but he very much got spring-locked. So what exactly does that say for that line from the book? I don't like the contradictions like that. Wow, I stutter so much when I'm trying to record. It is unreal. But I hate it like so much because it has bothered me for so long. And now that I finally have the means of expressing it, I'm doing it poorly. But anyways, yeah, why can he talk? Is he? I mean, he's William Afton, so yes, he's special. He's the entire reason the franchise exists. After the second, third game, actually, no, he was introduced in the second game, and even then, he was not really introduced. He was just a purple sprite of a guy who was implied to have killed people. So it took him 3 games to bring in the main villain, and like, good on Scott. Like, don't get me wrong, good on him for managing to keep a huge audience interested for 3 whole games before he actually put some semblance of a plot into it. But, like, it's too glaring of a problem to me to overlook. Just like, he says that you can't speak. Unless he got really lucky and the spring locks in the neck did not go off. In which case, plot armor much? Plot armor about as bulky as this suit? Which, like, that's why I like this suit compared to this one. This one feels like it could house an animatronic and a person. This one looks like a cheap thing you get from Spirit Halloween to wear to a Halloween party one time, and then you throw it in the closet and forget it exists. This does not look like it houses an animatronic. This looks like it houses somebody who spent way too much money on it for a lackluster response at the party. Like, oddly specific, I know, but moving on. I don't have pictures of him because I horribly prepared for this, but like Glitch Trap, or I guess Code Rabbit, whatever, I don't know. He's not officially named Glitch Trap, I'm aware of this, but for convenience sake, Glitch Trap. Glitch Trap is just a felt suit. There's no way a robot fits in that. And I don't even know if anybody knows why he doesn't look like this. But Glitch Trap just looks even more like a cheap... He looks more cheap than this guy. He looks even more like something you'd get at Spirit Halloween from the bargain bin during the half-off sale after Halloween has ended. He looks so bad. Like, forget this guy's ugly mug. Glitch Trap? Oof, he's got a lot worse going on. Forget this guy's grill. You know, this going on here? It looks nice and sparkly compared to what Glitch Trap's got going on. Glitch Trap's got, like, if I recall correctly, weird eyebrows, too. And, like, it's more jarring than Springtrap not having them. Also, epilepsy warning. I'm sorry. I'm just very passionate about my absolute hate for how they've taken this franchise. See, I liked it back in the original games, and I know this is a common opinion, but back in the original games, when it was just this guy did some really bad stuff, and now there's haunted robots. Now there's Phasgoo. I know that's an example that is overused. It was a one-time thing in a one-time book that may or may not be canon, but, like, if Phasgoo is canon, if it is ever officially confirmed, like, without a doubt canon, I'm just leaving the franchise. Like, I already don't keep into the lore as much as I really should in order to be making videos on the games, but, like, Phasgoo is a stupid idea. I recall the story that it was introduced in. I recall the basic plot vaguely. It's dumb. As well as all the time travel bull crap, like, when did these games become sci-fi? I mean, I guess they were always sci-fi horror, but like they always leaned more into the atmospheric horror of it. And that's coming from a guy who doesn't like horror. I hate horror as a genre because it's always so overdone. But when you have something like Five Nights at Freddy's that is fun to theorize about and it's fun to explore literally the meaning behind everything, floor tiles, ceiling tiles, the wall tiles, press random wall tiles to unlock a new mini game in 3. Like these right here. Yeah, these tiles right here. Press those and you unlock a mini game. Like it's fun to theorize. It's fun to explore what the games have to offer, but I just like I back in the day it felt like the characters were made for a specific purpose. Now it feels like they're made for a different specific purpose. Roxanne Wolf looks like she was made specifically for the 34th rule of the internet. And if you don't know what the 34th rule is, I definitely recommend looking up Roxanne Wolf Rule 34. That's bound to make you just very, very happy with your life choices. Don't do it, it's a bad idea. Anyways, back to Springtrap. He also has undergone these downhill design choices. I mean, as I stated previously. But that's about it, I think. If I think of anything else, no doubt I will just comment it under this video. And feel free to correct me on anything I got wrong, because I probably got a lot wrong, because I don't keep up with the games anymore. So, if I got something wrong, let me know. Be as nice or as mean as you want, because I will probably never mentally recover, so please be nice. Okay, that's a lie. I mentally recover way too fast from insults. Insult me as much as you want down there in the comments. I really don't care too much, and I'll just delete your comment and ignore your existence. Anyways, this has been a lot of rambling about things that really don't matter and needless hate for this guy. But, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for coming to this, Fred talk. Subscribe and like, I guess. I don't know. I still don't know how to do these things. I don't know if that's how people do them. Bye.